Alright guys, today we're going to be doing a mic demo. Today we're going to be reviewing a SM57 Shure instrument mic. It's a dynamic mic, and also a Heil PR20 dynamic mic. We use both of these mics for recording guitars, drum overheads, bass guitar. You can use it for pianos. Heck, you can even use it for vocals. But the main thing that it's used for is it is a staple in the recording industry for recording guitar cabs and bass cabs. So everybody that's recording heavy metal is using a SM57. So I've always liked a Heil PR20 alongside of an SM57, so today we're going to show what that sounds like, and pretty much just do a review over the PR20 as well, and kind of give you a glance at what it sounds like alone and what it sounds like paired up with the SM57, and just leave a comment, tell us which one you like and what differences you think they have from each other. And like we said before, please like, share, subscribe, leave comments, let us know how we're doing. And if there's anything that you want us to do, please leave a comment and ask, and we'll see if we can't make it happen. All right, guys. And, so now that we have our tracks set up, see, they're both coming from input 1. All right, and how we're routing this is we have the SM57 right up to the center of the speaker and running into our Mackie Mix 8 on channel 2. Then we have the Heil PR20 right there up against the speaker, and we will move the mics over. You know, the SM57 is where we want it to record right now. After we're done with the SM57, we're going to move the mic stand to where the Heil PR20 is in the same spot. Okay, and on our mixer that we have here, you see we have the volume turned all the way down on the PR20, okay, and then the volume on the SM57 is at noon. Okay, both of our line gains are at the same exact level, and we have the master main mix control right here that is set to the same level. So the only thing that we're going to be doing in between the 57 and the PR20 is we're going to turn the 57's volume all the way down and then turn the PR20 volume to the same position that the SM57 was. Okay, so here is the SM57, and let me get this pulled up to where I can turn my talkback microphone off. This is the sound of the single SM57 by itself with no processing on it at all. Alright, as you can see right here in this bar beside the SM57, it was a green line that would come up. That is the input, and as you can see, it was right here whenever he was playing the guitar. That was the SM57 directly on the center of the dust cap of the speaker. So now let's move the SM57 out of the way and put the PR20 in its place. Okay, now we have the PR20 in its place. I'm going to unarm the record on the SM57 and arm the PR20. Alrighty, let me turn my talkback mic off and we'll give that a go. Alright, as you can see, the PR20 has a little bit louder response. It actually was peaking around the -2 dB range on my input. So maybe the PR20 needs to be turned down just a little bit, but for the sake of this comparison, I want everything to be left the same. So the PR20 is slightly louder than the SM57, and it sounds like it has a little bit more body, a little bit more meat to it than the SM57 does. The 57 seems like it's got more of a mid-range, high-frequency hiss that it picks up from the guitar amp, and the PR20 picks that up as well, but it sounds like it has more low-end response through that mic. So I really think using both of them together is a really good tone, and we've done that numerous times. So I really enjoy the PR20 for vocals and for guitar cabs. It sounds great for either one. So now let's put them both together and do a blended guitar and see what that sounds like. Okay, so what I've done is I turned both of the line levels up on the PR20 and the SM57 to the same amount, and I've just compensated on the main output level to where I will not clip whenever Adam plays for me. Alright, let's see what that sounds like. Alright, as you can see, I adjusted the SM57 and PR20 over to what is known as the Freedman technique. Most of the time, the Freedman technique consists of two SM57s on a close to a 45-degree angle. So now what I have is the PR20 directly in front of the cone of the speaker, and the SM57 is the off axis coming in at the side. So the Heil PR20 is picking up the majority of the sound, and the SM57 is picking up the bass and low end of the cab. So let's hear what the SM57 sounds like by itself at that angle. Alright, now let's hear what they sound like reverse. So let me adjust the mics to where the SM57 is picking up the high frequencies and the PR20 is picking up the lower end. Alright, I got the mic set up. So let me turn the levels on both of the mics back up and see how they sound. Alright, so that was both mics. Now I'm going to turn the SM57 all the way down and hear what the PR20 sounds like on its own. Alright, now let's hear the SM57 by itself. Alright, let's turn both of them back up and let me switch this to a clean setting. And let's hear how they sound on a clean channel. Alright, that sounds really nice. Let's hear how the PR20 sounds by itself at that off-axis angle. Alright, let's hear the SM57 on its own. Alright, that sounds really good. So let me adjust back over and put the PR20 on the center of the cone and the SM57 off axis. Alright, now we got the PR20 on the center, and we are going to, hold on a second, I need to adjust that a little bit. Alright, now let's hear what the PR20 sounds like by itself in the center. Alright, that sounds really, really good. Okay, let's hear the SM57 by itself on the off axis. okay, that just really has a quality tone to it, and they both sound amazing. But like I said, it is industry standard to have a SM57 on a guitar cab. Most people have the money to have an SM57 and a MD421 and stuff like that to put on a cab, but here we don't. So we're using a SM57 with PR20. Sometimes we'll do them how we've shown with the Freedman technique. Sometimes we'll use two SM57s in the Freedman technique. Sometimes a single 57, sometimes just the PR20 on its own. So it just really depends on what type of tone you're going for. And we try not to have every guitar tone sound the same. So we like changing out the mics and getting different tones out of it, and changing, you know, the EQ settings on the guitar amp. We're firm believers in getting the sound you want before you go into the software, because the more you have the tone locked in before you record it, the better it's going to turn out. And, you know, we want to be able to have the same sound that we have on a CD be live. So we strive to have our live sound as tight as possible. And we want to be able to give everyone what they hear on a CD live. So we don't want to be one of them high-polished studio acts. We want to be a live act to where you actually feel what we're trying to produce through our music. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave feedback. Tell us what mic you thought sounded better. Thank you.